It's a 4th of July celebration. Chef Walter Stabe, second in Chestnut, today on Let's Cook. We are in Philadelphia. It is 4th of July, and we're celebrating. And the theme of the show is Second and Chestnut, because in Old City and Second and Chestnut, you have so many great restaurants. And one of my favorite restaurants in this area in Old City is Walter Stabe's restaurant, City Tavern. Walter, happy 4th.
Happy 4th to you, Paul.
Thanks for celebrating 4th of July with me today.
Wouldn't be the same without you.
No, it would not. And now, Walter, for the 4th of July, you know, our founding fathers actually met here and wrote up part of the Declaration of Independence. And so for your 4th of July, for a real true 4th of July, what's going to be on the menu today?
Well, a whole variety of stuff, but what's on the menu today, we're going to do a turkey thigh.
A jerk
turkey thigh.
That's like a tongue twister, Walter. Jerk turkey
which
thigh.
is basically, it's through the West Indies. You know, as you remember, the ships came from the West Indies, brought a lot of West Indian flavor into the early inner fabric of Philadelphia. So it's not unusual to find, you know, papaya and pineapples and mangoes and bananas and habaneros and even lemongrass and allspice and ginger. It all came from the West Indies, as we call it, like Jamaica. So what I'm doing for it is the jerked turkey thigh. Then I'm serving it. Then I'm serving it on a taro root galette, which is basically taro root that you cook, form it with some egg yolks and shallots under it, and then to top the whole thing off with a grilled papaya and pineapple relish that has unique twist to it because of the ginger and again of the different ingredients in the Scotch bonnet, a little bit of honey. So it's very unique. So it is kind of spicy but also delicate, you know?
Well, I'll tell you, Walter, I'm excited about this. We're going to take a little break, and then when we come back, we're going to get started on the papaya pineapple relish.
Yep.
It's 4th of July. I'm here at City Tavern in Old City, Philadelphia. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, sir. A beautiful day to have dinner at the City Tavern. So delighted. It's such a wonderful place to dine. All of my friends dine here. My members of our Second Continental Congress take their Saturday meal here every week. And the finest food and the ales are delicious.
Hey, welcome back to Let's Cook, where we're doing 4th of July here at City Tavern. Now, Walter, you get a lot of crazy characters here at City Tavern.
And besides you?
Yeah, besides me. No, because we were just looking at Ben Franklin. He comes here often.
Everybody comes here. Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, I mean, George Washington.
And they're all here.
Everybody's here. And in spirit, they're all here every day. You know,
in spirit. And sometimes in person, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now, to make the relish, what are we doing
All
here?
I want to do is I want to grill this stuff really quick, beautiful. And
this is papaya, correct?
Yes, and you want to just give it some nice grill marks. And all you want to do for me is you want to slice that up in like small cubes.
Small cubes. Now, do you want to tell them about the papaya first?
The papaya, what you got to do when you want to make this at home, you want to make sure that the papaya is green. Because if it's overripe, it would not work, and it also changes the flavor. So in an Asian store, you find it because the Asians make a lot of papaya salads that are green.
And so this is very firm. It's not too ripe. You don't want it too soft.
This is how you want it exactly. Okay. But they actually sell it as a green papaya.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Now, you want me to dice these up for you?
Please dice it up while I'll mix the rest of my thing.
Well, what are the other things that go into this?
I have lemongrass a little bit, not too much, because otherwise it'll taste like with an aftershave in it. And then a little bit of the Scotch bonnet, as you know, the hottest pepper there is.
Okay. And we can...
Habaneros, which is
the habaneros?
Here. Yes. And then ginger. And then red onions for color and flavor.
Now the flavor is really going to come out on this because it's steaming. So.
And then a little bit of, here you go, you can throw it right in there.
Right in there.
And then I want to get the
little bit of white pepper.
White pepper I got, and I also put a little bit of chopped red peppers into it. And then all I'm doing basically is a little red wine vinegar. You can also use rice wine. I like red wine better. It gives a bit more flavor. And then for the sweetening, a little bit of honey. Honey does two things. Honey makes it nice and beautiful, and also what it does, it gives a nice sheen to it.
Beautiful. No green now.
No green.
No thyme,
No thyme, just for a little garnish.
Just for a little bit of garnish.
Just like so. And obviously the best way if you do that is I recommend you do it about 3-4 hours before you serve it. Let it sit for a while so it takes itself the flavor in it. And then what I would do is check one more time on the salt and the white pepper. Just to get the flavor right, correct?
Just toss that around. And
Oh yeah.
The pineapple out of this world. Now, we should tell them just a little bit about the habanero chili here. Where the hottest part is.
Well, it's right inside where the seeds are. It's where the oil is. You know.
The oil, yes. The seeds and then the ribbing.
The ribbing, correct.
So that if you're working with this, it's going to be very hot.
And
the Scoville units on this are out of this world.
550,000.
Yes.
And ideally, I recommend that you use rubber gloves when you do it at home because it's very hot. Don't touch any sensitive parts.
So,
because it's very.
If we were talking about this compared to a jalapeno, this is about
550,000. Jalapeno is about 80,000. Yes. So it's like
5 times
more than that.
No, 15, 10 times. More. At least 10 times as hot.
And they go up in the Yucatan Peninsula. They go up to 750,000 units.
Wow.
That's how hot they get. But it's great flavor. It's a great flavor.
And it's a
correct. And it's also in the cherry marinade. So it's kind of like the habanero kind of is integrated throughout the menu.
Okay. Walter, this looks great. It's 4th of July here at City Tavern at 2nd and Chestnut in Old City, Philadelphia. We're going to take a little break, and then when we come back, what are we making, Walter?
We're making taro root galettes, which is like a taro root
No, we're
cake.
doing the turkey. We're doing the turkey
first.
Let's do the jerk turkey.
Okay, jerk turkey then first.
We're going to do the jerk turkey
Show you how to make the marinade and show you how to cook the turkey.
Okay. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Let's Cook, where we're here at City Tavern in Old City, Philadelphia, 2nd and Chestnut with chef proprietor Walter Stabe, and we're going to do some jerk turkey thighs. I can't believe I said that.
You did.
We're going to do some jerk turkey thighs. If that's hard to say, Walter.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a tongue twister.
You want to try it?
Jerk turkey thighs.
Yes, jerk turkey thighs.
Yeah,
but before we do them, Walter, City Tavern, it's a landmark restaurant. It's in the national registry of buildings in the country.
It's a unique place because, after all, it's where it all began. Remember, it was opened in 1773, so the final days of the revolution were plotted in here. Post-revolution, it was really the place to be in. Remember, when Philadelphia was the capital for 10 years, it was the unofficial White House, so all the big events took place here. And you can figure, after a revolution, important as this one was, the chefs here were going to nothing but serve the finest, you know?
Nothing but which is what we're doing today. That's what we're doing, the turkey thighs.
Turkey thighs.
Okay. Now, what goes in the jerk?
The first thing what we got to do is, obviously, you can easily make it in a kitchen blender, but you don't have to. So really all I'm adding in is I have a variety already pre-cut. I have garlic.
Some garlic.
I have onion.
Onion.
I have my old habaneros.
Very hot chilies.
Some scallions. Then I have some fresh pulled thyme.
Yeah, now that's very important in the jerk.
Very important. Fresh pulled thyme. And then the most important thing is the allspice. Now I just smell those. I just ground it. You don't ever want to buy ground allspice. You freshly grind it.
Yes.
I just did it. And then you want to mix it up a little bit, like so. And then you add in a little bit of oil. Just any regular old vegetable oil. Don't use olive oil. It's kind of, it doesn't good for the flavor. No. And then all I'm adding now is a little bit of soy sauce. No salt. Soy sauce. No salt because the soy sauce has enough salt already in it. And basically, voila, that's it. You let it sit for a while. Now, like I said, you can blend it in your kitchen art, puree it. And it looks like that when it sits for a while. Correct. It's like so, exactly. And then what you really want to do is you want to marinate the turkey thighs at least for 4 hours, preferably overnight.
So you would take a turkey thigh like this and just put it in
Exactly. And you buy it from any butcher. I recommend that you don't leave the skin on the skin. It's way too much fat. Pull the skin, like skinless. Skinless and boneless.
Chicken thigh.
Correct. Boneless, skinless.
Now you grill this.
I grill it very slow. Okay. And over easy fire. And then what I'll do is I baste it a few times in the cooking process.
Here, why don't we get one on there?
And the reason that I discovered to use the baster is very simple because remember all the habaneros are really hot in there. So this way you don't even have to touch it. So just go over like that. Baste it a few times, and what it does, it just adds a unique flavor into it. So it's
that $1.29 baster is perfect.
In the dollar store, 99 cents.
99 cents in the dollar.
It's and it's perfect for that. And then all I do in this particular scenario, cut it very slow, cut it on a bias, real thin, and it's just beautiful eating.
So you're gonna bring this up to what, 165 degrees?
Yes, in
Internal
temperature.
temperature? And then when you slice it on a bias,
Yeah, give it to you right now.
you're gonna give it to me. You want me to slice it on a bias?
But look at the
Okay.
flavor. Look at it. Look at it. It's just unbelievable. And just all this jerk marinade. There's just this unbelievable flavor. There you go.
So-
There you go.
Just nice
Yep.
thin slice.
Very thin.
Like this.
Like so. Beautiful. Look at that. And what happens when it marinates overnight? The marinade obviously penetrates the meat, and the flavors all the way through. And you don't want to really cook it to that. You know, leave it a little, just not a little pinkish. It's good. Much nicer to eat, and it's completely perfect.
Now, with the turkey is also, Ben Franklin wanted to make turkey the national bird.
And the main reason that I loved me turkey here, as I served you earlier a little turkey and veal sausage, turkey was an abundance here. Remember, 6th Street was the burbs. There was turkey here weighing 40 pounds. Matter of fact, Tavern, the big French gastronom, he wrote that the old world, the old world was provided from the new world turkey, which was one of a kind, because turkey is only indigenous of North America, as you know. Didn't go anywhere else in the world.
No, I know. It's
Yep.
just like the Zinfandel grape. But then again, I think we should just, because we went through that relatively quickly, I think we should just go over the ingredients and go into any jerk.
Very easy.
Okay.
There is a couple of people to make difference. It's ginger, it's scallion, it's onion, it's garlic, it's habanero, it's allspice, and it's thyme. Soya sauce, a little bit of oil, that's it. Now, some people have different twists to it. This is the traditional jerk as you would find it anywhere in the West Indies. That made it from the West Indies with the trade ships right here in the fabric of Philadelphia. So that's how it works. And it's a very straightforward, real easy. But the trick of it is in the marinating process, because you want to keep it. And what really happens is that the habanero peppers, as we talked about it,
Yes.
is really the preservative. This cannot get bad. It cannot spoil on you. I obviously recommend you put it in the refrigerator, but the habanero itself, the pepper, is really what preserves this dish. That's how in the islands, without refrigeration, they would use that and done well here.
Yeah, and you also have the salt content of the
Correct.
soy sauce as well. Would you like a little taste, Chef?
Certainly will.
Oh,
Good.
out of this world. Okay. So I'm going to set this up on a platter, and then I think we're going to take a little break. I'm going to carve up another one because I know the crew here can't wait to have this 4th of July jerk turkey thigh. And then when we come back, we have these beautiful
Taro root galettes.
taro root galettes or cakes that we're going to actually, so we'll show them the taro root and how to put it all together. Don't go anywhere. It's 4th of July today on Let's Cook at 2nd and Chestnut. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Let's Cook and our 4th of July here at City Tavern with Walter Stade. Now, in Old City, 2nd and Chestnut, Philadelphia.
Yes.
Now, taro root cakes. Why taro root cakes, Walter?
Well, taro root, we use a lot of taro root in the pepper pot and other things, and it's a dish that I first fell in love with in the islands. And obviously it's very unique because taro root is a kind of a now woke, but like 10 years ago hardly anybody knew it. It's also called dasheen. It's also called cocoa. People make chips out of it.
Yeah, that's very popular for the
Yes,
chips.
very
because
popular.
It has that starchiness to it. It fries well.
And it doesn't have too much flavor of its own, actually, so you add flavor into it. So for this recipe today, I'm using some regular steamed Idahos together with the steamed taro together.
So these are basically the flavorings that go into the taro root cake. You have
Little bit of chives, a little bit of lemongrass, and ginger. And basically,
ginger?
the way you do it, you can just steam that. Ideally, steaming versus boiling because you don't want any more extra liquid in it.
Yeah, and I'll show them. I'll actually show them with my hands. See how soft it is, where it becomes pliable, where you can actually break it apart with your hand.
Exactly. And so what you basically is here, you're mixing it. The real flavor also comes that you have shallots that you have pre-cooked, no color, just in butter. And the sweetness of the shallot comes really through it. So you put the shallot in there, that's sweet. And then, like I said, a little bit of ginger, not too crazy. Ginger and a little bit, but not crazy. A little bit of lemongrass, but real easy. Again, lemongrass, if too much, it gets too strong.
We use lemongrass in 2 recipes today. And we should probably show them that when you buy the lemongrass, the outer leaf here,
correct.
you've got to take that off till you get to the more tender part. And then
otherwise it's like hay.
Even when you go to cut it, after you cut it and you take off the ends here, and it's tough, you have to mash it with your knife.
And also take out the heart, what I recommend.
Yeah, right here. See the heart area right here?
Gotcha.
So we'll just show here. Let me just cut this down a little bit.
Little bit of fresh chives in here.
You want that heart out, right?
Yeah, the heart I want out.
Yeah, we'll take out that heart because that's just way too
Correct.
hard.
Not
And
for that
then-
because we leave it in
and then
there.
before you even cut it, mash it with your knife
Yep.
this way to mince it up, and that's the best way that you can to finally chop the lemongrass.
You got it.
Okay.
And then I take egg yolks. And then
Okay.
I have a little something that you may or may not going to do. You may not need. And I always say that sometimes it's salt and pepper. And then the only other thing that you want to be very careful with it is that if in case it's too wet, because
Yes.
sometimes, you know, taro root is never the same. If it's picked too early, or it sits around for a while, then what you want to do is put a little bit of cornstarch, just a tad.
No flour, just
no flour, never. Just a little bit of cornstarch,
Just
or
to tighten it
potato
up.
powder if you can find it. Now this is difficult how to come by.
The potato,
And then
potato starch.
Correct,
That's
potato starch.
sometimes a little difficult. to
And
come by.
basically, all you do is you mince it up. Now you can very easily do this in a food processor. You don't have to.
Mix it by hand.
Correct. You can. It's really nothing happens, and you see, touch it. You feel how the thing binds together. See it?
And this is actually this would freeze really well. too.
Absolutely. And it's a great dish you make ahead of time, because if you free-fry them, you just put them back in the oven. They keep the moisture. They're ready to go. You can put it in your paper. Here you go.
And it's very easy.
Yep.
It's very easy to
There you
make.
go, Doc.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can take this and make it into nice, easy cake. One way you can make it into cakes is you can just take it and you can
And form it,
and
correct.
form it with your hands.
But
where
much
you
easier-
take it,
much easier than
where
a
you're gonna-
parchment.
Where you're going
Correct.
to take it like that and you can form it into hands. But if you're making a lot of this and you have a big family for your 4th of July, what you can do is you can just take it. Let me get another spoon here. You can just take it and you can put it in parchment paper this way.
Correct. Just roll it up.
Now, what's going to end up happening is it will have a tendency of sticking to the parchment paper. So what you can do is just
Exactly
take a
right.
little cornstarch, put it on the parchment paper right here. Then you're going to pick this parchment paper up. You can also use wax paper to do this, right,
Correct,
Walter?
correct.
Pull this over this way. Then you can even do, well, the best way is with a knife.
Correct.
Where you just take
Okay.
it
Here you go.
and you use the back of the knife and you make a nice round cake this way.
And depending how thick you want, how much you put into them. If you want to
That's And then you can hold them just like that. And I have one that's
here,
already
yeah.
done here because you need to put this in the refrigerator and let it firm up a little bit. And then we
basically
have
all you
this
do,
right here. Hold on.
Then all you got to do after that is butter and
Yeah.
brown them up and done.
Look.
There you go.
See how nice they cut away? Beautiful. And then, of course, now we already have some in the pan there, but you just make sure you take off the paper for 4th of July.
That makes sense. Or use
Okay.
colored paper.
Huh?
Red, white, and blue. Just kidding.
But look at the great color that you get in those cakes here.
There's a lot of starch in there, so they cook very nicely. And you don't have to worry. They won't fall apart on you. They hold real nice. And like I said, you may or may not need a cornstarch. So in the recipe, it shows a little bit, but you take it up to discretion. Because if the taro root is fresh
Yes.
and just properly, you don't need it.
And it's a
But
little
sometimes-
dry.
Correct.
It's a
And
little
that's why I
dry.
also recommend steaming versus boiling. You know, because if you steam it, then it gets drier. When you boil it, it soaks a lot of water into
Yeah,
it.
because it's just like a potato.
Right,
It's good. It's
exactly.
really good. Now, could you, I'm just curious, Walter. Could we take that and could we roast that? Could you grill that?
We
Would you-
roast it. You
I need to
hit me
get it
right there
really
real
dry.
good, because what we do
I
in
hear
in the islands, you take the whole you take the whole guy very slowly on the side of the fire, then you peel it and use it. That's even the best.
Almost like a breadfruit then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. It's
I
even
see.
better because then it gets dry and the flavor stays in it.
Uh-huh.
But for the average homemaker, it would be very complicated to do.
Now look, so here we have the turkey
Yep.
thighs.
You have
Okay,
your,
you want these?
You have your galettes, yes.
You're going to put the galettes right here. These look outrageous. And then, of course,
We have our
we have
world
our-
famous grilled papaya and pineapple relish. That's nice and hot.
that has some tremendous heat to this. Oh, this is hot. And this would go great
But
with
you
the
remember,
turkey too.
yeah, exactly. And you got to remember also something else. This is very mellow, so the heat on that will be taken down by the heat of the the neutral
Yeah, the
flavor of the taro, because the
Yeah.
taro will balance it out.
You know what I'm going to do? We have while we were doing the show, this other turkey thigh cooked up here too. This beautiful turkey thigh. I'm going to slice this up. And Walter, I think we're out of time for our 4th of July today. at 2nd and Chestnut at City Tavern here in Old City, Philadelphia.
Where it all began. Actually,
That's
we are
right.
the anchor of Old City. It all began right here. City Tavern. That's where the first party was held, and you're coming down.
Okay. And that's
Lot
why,
of party.
that's why we're doing it today on Let's Cook, where and again, let's just review what we have here, Walter.
Okay, we have the turkey thighs that you marinate in turkey seasoning overnight. You have the taro root galettes, or cakes, you might want to call them. And you have world-famous grilled papaya and pineapple relish with habaneros that eat along with it. So it's beautiful eating. It's nice color. It's just
Walter,
great.
thank you so much
That's
for
always,
celebrating
Doctor.
4th of July with me. Everybody out there, have a great 4th of July. Bye-bye for now.
It wouldn't be the same without you.